think it's okay to pay for sex?
How do you do that?
You think she wants to have sex with you?
Columbus police target sex for sale at area hotels, and there's one part of town where they believe the hotels are playing a role.
Good evening, I'm Tracy Townsend in for Kristen Hartman tonight.
And I'm Jerry Revish. Well, police say State Route 161 near Interstate 71 in North Columbus has become an area where prostitution is overlooked, even allowed, and they're conducting a blitz aimed at breaking that trend. Only 10 TV's Glenn McIntyre was there today to talk with police, prostitutes, and even a suspected customer. Glenn.
Yeah, that's right, Jerry. Investigators say there are just characteristics of this area that invite criminal activity. There is a cluster of hotels as well as easy access in and out via the highway. But they say some of these hotels aren't doing enough to close their doors to the sex trade, and they're hoping that this sting sends a message. It starts with an online ad.
This girl just posted at 10:15 this morning. So we'll give her a call and see. She's asking for $100 an hour.
Then a phone call.
Hey Kendall, this is Mark. Hey, I saw your ad and I was hoping maybe to meet up with you later on tonight.
Mark isn't a customer. He's an undercover Columbus Vice detective, which is why we aren't showing his or his fellow officers' faces.
She said she's full service, which means to me is that she offers sex for money.
This is Renee. She has an ad online, and today she was busted by Columbus police.
I feel like such a letdown. I feel like a letdown to my family, to my kids, to myself.
She agreed to share her story with us under the condition that we not show her face. She says she has 3 children and a degree in accounting. She also has an addiction to heroin. These are the needles officers found in her room. She's been used, beaten, and raped, all, she says, for her addiction.
I woke up on the floor. I've been knocked out for 6 hours. He raped me. I've been raped a few times.
I think that the vast majority of women involved in prostitution are, or at some point were, victims of human trafficking.
Lieutenant Mark Lang says the Columbus Division of Police has come to recognize these women and girls as victims, turning its attention to the men behind them.
Those are really the people that we're after. The pimps that are out there, the Johns that are making this a worthwhile business for those pimps.
People, Lang says, like this man. Did you come here to buy sex? Lang says he made an appointment with Renee, but backed out at the last minute. You think it's okay to pay for sex?
I didn't do that.
You think she wants to have sex with you?
No.
Officers didn't have enough to charge him, which is why we're not showing his face.
I didn't come there for that.
What'd you come here for? Then why are you hiding your face?
Well, because I want to, because I don't want everybody to see me on TV.
You got something to be ashamed of? But investigators say the pimps and Johns aren't the only ones who should be ashamed. They say so should businesses that turned a blind eye to what's happening here.
You can only arrest so many drug dealers and prostitutes from the same hotel before common sense takes over, and you have to say that that hotel, if they don't know what's going on, they're in on it.
Now, in the last 3 days, investigators tell us they have found 2 human trafficking victims, one of them 17 years old. They've arrested 2 women for solicitation. Those women will be referred to the Catch Court prostitution docket, and they have arrested one man they identify as a pimp or trafficker. He is 32-year-old Wayne Miller. He is charged with felony promoting prostitution. In North Columbus, Glenn McIntyre, 10 TV News.
What a story here, so sad. What do these hotels have to say about all this, Glenn?
Jerry, we spoke with one hotel manager. She says that they're not overlooking this. She said they recognize this is a problem in this area. They do what they can to stop it. She says when they see that or suspect that it's going on, they order those people off of their property. She insists it is not something that they are looking past or overlooking. Jerry, Tracy.